What's up, everyone? Hey, Michael Vorpahl here, Marine recruiter out of Watertown. Um, Trying out a new platform on YouTube. All right, this is where you can get the real, raw, unedited me. All right, so I just wanted to really let everyone know where I come from. I have my content on Facebook, I have my content on Snapchat, I have my content on Instagram. You know, I get asked a lot, what led me to do that, actually. And I truly believe that it comes down to my experiences, and that's what I want you to gain the value of where I'm coming from, because I've been graduated high school 8 years with a lot of experiences that a lot of people just don't have. They just don't have the same things that I've had to go through. All right, so a little history. This is like an introductory video. Um, I've been in the Marine Corps 8 years. I enlisted my senior year. What led me to that was either, hey, I'm going to college, or B, I'm joining the Marine Corps. And I didn't have a means to pay for college. So at the time, I was like, well, what do? Do I go into $10,000 of debt, or do I join the Marine Corps because I wanted to serve and, my schooling will be paid for? And my mom was 100% against it. Like, no shit. She was 100% against it, didn't want me to join, very worried. My dad, he was a Marine. My grandfather was a Marine. My uncles were Marines. So I'm what you call like a legacy Marine. I wanted to continue that legacy as well as gain the benefits that I've gotten from the Marine Corps. And that's what led me to all the experiences that I've had. Um, I get asked all the time as well, hey, how are you the way you are? Well, I break it down like this. I've deployed 3 times. I've been able to experience things such as Afghanistan twice, and the Marine Expeditionary Unit. I got to be in a Navy ship and see 10 different countries in 10 months. I got to see how other cultures lived. I got to see how they live their day-to-day lives, and it really made me appreciate more the fact that of what we have here in this country. And that's the attitude I have. Everyone looks at the glass half empty and pessimistic and all that shit. You know what? Hey, if you want to look at that, that's fine. But you're not going to go anywhere with that. You're not going to have the appreciation for what you do have. The glass half empty is what you don't have. Don't freaking worry about that. Worry about what you have. Appreciate what you have. When I deployed my first time, I volunteered for all 3 of my deployments. When I deployed the first time I came back, I literally laid in grass back here in home in Wisconsin for 20 minutes. I was with my friends and they were like, man, what are you doing? I'm like, dude, I was just in the desert for 7 months straight. I missed the grass, the little things in life. That's what truly drove home for me. I was eating mayonnaise and cheese sandwiches growing up, so I thought I had an appreciation for what I had, and that wasn't the case. It led me to believe that, hey, I wasn't appreciating life itself enough. And that's really what motivated me to really have a different outlook in my life. And I want to spread that with you. You have to appreciate what you have. You have to. Whether it be the pencil you use at school, the pen you use at school, the cell phone you're using to watch this right now. You have to appreciate that, because I've seen people live in mud huts that they have to rebuild after it rains. I've seen people living off the streets in foreign countries. I've seen people, their only means of life is literally peddling their product on the street, and that's how they survive for their family. And yet here we are, and I was in that same boat. I was like, hey, I thought, in high school, exams and all that stuff were the end all be all, and that's what a lot of people think now, especially in high school and college. That's not the point. The point is to have that opportunity to go to school. That's a glass half full. So what? It's going to take hard work. You're right, it's going to take hard work. And if you're going to let that beat you, then so what? If you're going to let it beat you, just tap out. Just tap out and don't even try, because that's what life is going to do to you. Okay, life is going to hit you so hard and you will not be ready for it. And that's an outlook that I didn't get until I left for boot camp August of 2008, became a Marine, and I've had these life experiences. And I truly think that this message needs to be seen by those who are about to go out and experience life. Because what are you going to do, and what are you doing now to properly prepare yourself for those experiences? That's what I would say. That's what I think. When I see individuals that don't have a plan for their future, I take a look back on my life, and I say to myself, thank God that I had a plan of some sort right after high school. Because if I didn't, what do I see? I see individuals just roaming the streets. I see individuals trying to cheat off the system. I see individuals trying to get hand-me-outs. And unfortunately, this generation, you've been labeled the entitlement generation. And if I were you, I wouldn't want to be associated with that whatsoever. Because in order to earn anything in life, you have to be willing to put in the work. And if you think that you're going to be entitled to everything and life's just going to hand you everything, newsflash, it's not. It's 100% not. You got to go out and take it. You have to go out and do you. You have to do you, no matter no matter what anyone else says. It was like my decision, right? And here's some value for you. If I would have listened to my friends, if I would have listened to, my mom who didn't want me to do it, if I would have listened to my aunts, my grandmother, everyone who was opposed to me joining the Marine Corps, I wouldn't be where I'm at now. I wouldn't be able to give you this advice. I wouldn't be able to go out and make a positive influence, through my Facebook live videos, through my Instagram, through my Snapchat, and try and reach out and positively impact all these individuals' lives, which is what I truly love doing. And if I would have listened, I wouldn't have had those opportunities. I wouldn't be able to do this right now. And this is what my newfound passion. I found this passion on recruiting duty. So I'm a Marine Corps recruiter, but I have the ability to help people, and that's the value in what I found through my life experiences, and that's what I'm all about. So on these social media platforms, or all these platforms, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to positively impact you. I'm trying to help you know yourself, seek your self-improvement, and really grab the bull by the horns, and the bull being life. And instead of being rammed against the fence with a horn going through your torso, right, just tearing you up because you weren't properly prepared for it, maybe these things can help. And that's truly what I'm doing and what I want to do. In fact, when I started posting, on Facebook Live, on Instagram, and Snapchat all the time, I had individuals coming up to me being like, you're crazy, and all that. And you know what? Had I listened to them, I wouldn't have been able to, receive messages saying, thank you, that's exactly what I needed to hear. Or comments like, I wasn't going to go to the gym, but guess what? Thank you for this video. I really needed that. And, that's what's truly rewarding. That's what it's all about. And that's what I'm about. And yes, I grew up in Watertown here. I graduated from Watertown High School, and I can't tell you how pleasurable it is being back here in order to give others the opportunities that I've had, or even just positively impact this community. Yes, I am a recruiter for the Marine Corps, right? I am. And I think it's the best thing since sliced bread. But at the end of the day, not everyone is cut out to be a Marine. Not everyone is cut out to join the armed services. But if I can reach out and still give this new viewpoint, give this mentality, give this inspiration, give this passion, give this energy, this positive energy, which I think the world is lacking, this positive energy that a lot of people deserve, need, and they need to hear the God honest truth, then that's what I'm going to do. That's who I am. That's what I'm about. So I don't care whether or not anyone agrees with this or doesn't agree with this. This is the real me. This is what I'm all about. And for those of you who don't know who I am, you need to go check out my Facebook, go check out my Instagram, go check out my Snapchat, and you'll see what I'm all about. You'll truly see that it's not just Marine Corps, Marine Corps, Marine Corps. I care about these individuals. I care about the community. I care about everything. Because when I see all the negativity that's going on, what I don't see is other people trying to make a positive impact. And what good is anyone doing if they're not trying to make a positive impact out here? And that's what it's all about. And it's not just this community. Yes, I'm in Watertown. What about Columbus? What about Madison? What about Milwaukee? What about California? What about Florida? What about, up in the New England area? Now we're getting into Maine, Alaska, Hawaii. What about it? We need to spread this positivity out there because that's what this world needs. That's what our communities need. And that's what I'm truly trying to do here. And getting to the point where I'm at now, I've had to struggle in order to do so. I had to put in the hard work. I have to put in the hours. I have to sacrifice the time. And on top of it, I'm a father as well. So I want this positivity and my ideals, in my morals, I'm transferring those to my daughter too. Like, that's who truly matters in my life. That's my why. Because I would want someone invoking a positive image on her when I'm not here. Because eventually I'm going to die. I'm going to die. So if I can help positively impact other individuals too, why not? Why not just go out and do it? And I'm doing it. I'm just going to do it. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care if, hey, Son V, I don't like that you swear so much. Well, guess what? That's the me. That's me. I try not to do it, but guess what? This is life. This is the world. Not everyone's perfect. And if I say shit or something like that, guess what? That's just who I am. That's what happens, okay? I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I always pride myself in telling people that I don't like to sugarcoat anything, and I don't. Why? Because the world needs the God-honest truth about anything, whether it be physical fitness, whether it be how to be better in life, whether it be, someone comes and talks to me about the Marine Corps and opportunities that are in the Marine Corps. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. No matter what the subject is, it's not going to happen. So I'm going to create more videos like this in order to properly do that. And that's the message and value in what I'm doing here, because I truly believe that people need the real, no shit, God honest truth about everything. Because when I see people just trying to sugarcoat it, laugh it off, what are you doing? You aren't doing anything for them. You're being like, oh yeah, you were good, or yeah, no. If they suck, tell them, hey, this sucked, and this is how it sucked. But you better come with the damn solution, because no one has room for that negativity and downer all the time. And if someone's coming to you and they're telling you, hey, I think you really need to work on this, and you don't have an open mind, guess what? You're wrong too, because that's someone who's truly, truly caring about you, and you're just blowing them off. So that's no better either. You're just feeding into that pessimistic viewpoint of, oh, they're just trying to bring me down. Well, no, if someone's truly trying to help you and they are going to give you that criticism, then you better listen. But if you're just someone who's going to give criticism just to talk shit, then guess what? You're part of the freaking problem. And that doesn't need to happen either. So take a look at yourself, which not a lot of people do, and really find out which way you want to be. Do you want to be glass half full or glass half empty? Do you want to have these life experiences, or just wait for everyone in the empty side and suck on the teat that is life? Well, guess what? That plenish is gone. There's nothing to suckle on. Okay, so you need to decide which way you want to be. Are you going to put in the work and be optimistic, or are you just going to be lazy and be the pessimistic route? So that's me. A little bit about me, a little bit about where I come from. I know this is a longer video, okay? And there'll be more to come. So please, if you could like, comment, share down below. I'd love to know your true thoughts and what you think could happen, or any subjects that you'd like me to talk about. You could see more of my content on Facebook, my Snapchat, which is at SGT Michael Vorpahl. You can also catch me on Instagram as well, which is at Michael Vorpahl. And look forward to the comments. And I'm looking forward to exploring this new avenue to really get the word out and help you guys. All right. So peace for now, and boom.